And then you have Nautilus to kind of tie it all together with the Sejuani. It's a really good 2v2 unit as well. And it's one of those comps where you have a lot of CC, but going Mercs doesn't feel that great because you're playing into Yone, right? Like, it doesn't do anything for the knock-up. You like an announcer voice. Like crab fight.
That's what I did. Dudu nearly dying here. The exhaust is almost there. Doran probably wishing he had flash.
Oh, I'm right over too late.
What about right now? You're just drinking water?
Just water.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just a water drinker. Nothing too crazy.
Yep. Water Walter with us today. DNF is just going to flash away from that one. Life just says, no, I would rather not fight. Whereas T1 are very much wanting to fight. Double stun comes through. Now Berserker's going to flash away. Life in a really rough spot, but it is a Nautilus as Bulldog comes over. The Nagamana Carrier is big. The bullet time, though, in a Pyoshik is bigger. And eventually he will go down as Faker picks up that kill in the 2-for-1 trade. T1 definitely going to enjoy that right before the Grubs do spawn.
For DNF.
They're just going to get it.
Yep.
T1 are like, nah, we're not interested. It's an infernal into an ocean. It's why slumps happen. We do have Doran finding Dudu, who now he's got his equalizer, but he's kind of just on the run here with this phase rush. The exhaust not able to do all too much. He's going to hit the needles this time as he dashes forward. One more auto would do it, but Dudu even able to burn a bit as Doran gets very close to dying. Attacks are also going to do a lot of damage, so it just feels like it shores up one of the potential weaknesses of T1's draft. And so he's really just loving his position now. If it does go too late, though, the Senna is going to be an issue, as the Impale will come down after the smite due to no flash here, just trying to walk this one off. But Pyoshik in good position this time. In comes Faker, though, and he cleans up the battle as Pyoshik now alone against 4 people, but the TP is coming in. As now Bulldog looking for the angle, is going to ult, but it just gets flashed away from him. He's flashing in, he wants the kill, and he's just gonna die. Life goes in, and he gets locked into the wall as well. Faker's on a streak already. A killing spree of 3, and the engage there from DNF does not pay off.
A for effort, C for concept, and E for execution there for DNF. Unfortunately, not quite working out. Despite their, yeah, that was, well, tried their hardest.
It feels like we can say, oh, they're being too passive, but then when they go in, it's not looking good because the execution isn't good. As Guma just gonna get caught, just straight up caught here in the bush. Can they actually kill him? Yes, they can. As now Faker's making his way over. That was a very interesting ult from the Sejuani. Berserker just hitting 2 walls, and the Impale on the right side of the fight is huge. Bulldog does get over there, does get a kill onto the support, but Life is definitely dead, as is Pyoshik. Not the cleanest fight, but Guma does bait them into a really rough spot, as now Bulldog, he's getting run down here by the mid and jungle duo. Owner gonna lock him into the wall, and that is gonna be the end of him, as Faker 4-0-5 already.
Yes. So actually, you guys helped me out a lot.
No problem.
I got a turret, that's nice.
I feel like Atlas really leading the charge on that one.
Yep.
Dudu is dead underneath the turret. They're even going to use the Impale here. Doran underneath the turret will be fine. So 2v1, and with no Baron especially, and no Otacon spawned, of course Owner can just be there. And diving the turret from this far ahead, they're sick. And so they're not really finding angles to engage at this point, especially down about 7,500 gold.
Yeah, T1 could do Otacon. I think we've reached that point where they're fed enough. I respect that they don't.
Fight over the blue. A bunch of damage goes into Pyoshik. Impale hits only Life, but it seems like they have the damage so much used just to kill the Nautilus. But T1 is that far ahead that they can expend all of their abilities. I think the wall just stops them. Although it is Sejuani, so they have to be careful about Pyoshik, and the wall is not going to wall him off, but Faker himself will get the job done. Bulldog does go in, the engage comes out, but look at that ult from the Yone. Bulldog keeps all of them away from the Rel engage. As Carrier, maybe just a little bit of zoning as well, just making sure everybody gets out alive. Either way, the follow-up wasn't there, and the Otacon does go to T1.
But bounties for DNF, which is something. They get the turret. If they did,
well, we got a little fight here as this time it's going to be Faker who's caught. Not sure how he got himself into that predicament. But that's a big shutdown now Didn't see who the kill went over to, but either way, it's a lot of gold going over to DNF. And this was pretty much an unlosable game.
Bounty.
Yeah, it's another bounty. It's going to delay the Dragon Soul. I mean, we only had 2 dragons up to this point, which is pretty low. But either way, it's still a nice little win here for DNF. Never say never.
So as I said earlier, clearly the game is not over yet. The same trap.
Uh-oh.
It's just this. He knows, right? Right?
Yes. Well, he's still going to get flashed on. And here comes Bulldog. Uh-oh, that was a very interesting combo. Either way, Faker trying to flash away from this one. Impale is big with Keria coming in over the top. The bullet time is huge. As T1, they gather up. They use all their ultimates together, and their wombo combo is the better one. The equalizer is good, but they don't really have the damage. Bulldog goes back in as he says, well, I'm probably not getting out of this one. Or at least that's what I hope he said. And now Dudu being chased down pretty fast and actually decently tanky. T1 still going to win the fight and take out the jungler, so now they get a free Baron.
If that ult hits and Faker dies, maybe that fight is salvageable. But the enter synergy in DNF remains
so
very strong.
Life hooked him out of the ult, right?
Yes. Oh my god, that's not good, Feldas. I'm not playing, and that hurt me.
It was a painful moment that we all had to experience together.
You had, the ult was, they would not...
Yeah. I know. Bulldog is probably not very happy. As he had the lineup, it was very nicely set up by Life. You know, the gank itself was fine, but the hook was obviously not. And that was your opportunity to take out Faker once again. Do have an objective bounty on the bottom side of the map. No one seems to be here, but with the Baron, T1 are looking for more than denying bounties. They want to win this game. Faker pushing mid, rest of the team in the top lane. And the timing of this is very good. They're going to crash at the exact same time, and the wall is going to come down here. So now, Seismic Shove is going to miss, but you've got all sorts of other engage, although that mostly hits a Sejuani. As now, TP coming in, Keria having to flash away, knocked into the wall is Doran, but the Impale is going to get Bulldog, and the wallets, I think, are just a bit too heavy. Doran able to just run at them. As Pyosik, one by one, the dominoes do fall, Pyosik being the last one, and that's a triple kill here for Doran, and a final kill does go to Guma, and that will be the game that we thought was over a while ago. Had some bumps, some bruises, but T1 will win in the end.
That's domestic Doran, baby. Coming in hot on the Gwen.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.